Hello, 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 hello. Let's see here, let's see here. Where is it? this thing. Vasta build? Maybe there's a command. Let's see. Is there a command for Vasto? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? I don't have a Vasta build. Never mind. Here we go. I do have a Vasta build. I don't have a command for it. Wait, I don't have a Vasta build. Oh. I thought I had a Vasta build. Give me a second. Shut the fuck up, kids. Kids are playing outside. Too much yelling. Don't have a Vasta build. Yep, don't have one. Terry, good morning, good morning. Let's see here. So... Is this really the way I should build this thing? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. This is fine. Thank you, D, for making 100 kills in incarnate form for Vasta, by the way. I forgot about that. Let's see. Augment Sentinel gain 50% ability range and has a 100% chance to inflict the status effect based on the damage type on the equipped melee damage. Okay. I kind of want to use Bellicose. You're immortal when you press this. How does this work again? Oh, my ass! Oh! Oh, there we go. And just stand up like a true man. Inaros is bugged, he can't spawn cats? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What the fuck is this? I mean, that kind of works on this guy. No, I don't mind using. Let's see. See electricity procs. Why were... Yeah, see where did you get the toxin procs? Where did you get the toxin procs, sir? One more. Did you guys see toxin procs? Oh, I know why. think I know why. It's because of the element, the color. Yeah. Blast? You don't do any damage. It doesn't scale with base damage. I just need this thing to proc more. Oh wait, I didn't press it again. Shit, man. Okay, so pressing this now. There we go. There we go. So this is supposed to do much more damage. I could technically do heat. Let's do heat. Real quickie. Let's add other stuff. You're also immortal when you press this, right? Yeah, you're immortal when you press this button. So if you are immortal when you press this button, I don't need grace. So I have a free slot for something else. And this thing doesn't scale with base damage. Right? What's the base damage on this? 1. That's per second. Ugh. If I'm going to spend my entire life in this ability, I kind of don't need that much survivability. I think this is more than enough. I need to get rid of this thing and use growing power or something. Dude, I have to format this guy. Holy shit. Might as well. And this is abilities infect toxin will also affect corrosion. That means I can utilize this thing. Let's see here. Input this. I don't proc a bunch of elements. Alright, that lasted quite a lot. With input this, I'm going to proc what? 5 elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, that works. Let's see input this. We can try out input this. Zahan, hey, I didn't see you there. Input this. So I have 2. What the fuck? This into this. 6, 6, 7, 7. One more time. 7. It doesn't kill these guys, but it still does like pretty solid amount of damage. Alright, let me just look at the weapon real quick again. So this thing comes with all of this garbage. Condition over... I don't believe this works. Yeah, you can add... this isn't a stat sticker. No. You can't crit. Enemies affected by stats effect grant 6 distance attack when they flunk the... Oh. I hope this works. If this works, that's OP. What the fuck is that? Cynical, is that you? It doesn't look like it works. It would be freaking sweet if it worked. It would be quite a sweet. How many? I proc 7 status effects, right? So it's 42 ability strength with 21 efficiency. Hmm. 42 ability strength with 21 efficiency. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Bellicose, no, you're not invisible. After summoning bullshit, you create more bullshit. Getcha. Hotshot doesn't work on weapon damage. Okay. Impetus, precision, rage. You can't increase damage on it. Affliction doesn't work, sadly. It will be pretty good if it worked. The entire time you're like knocking them up and flunging them, and you like proc billions of status effects. That'll be pretty good. That would be pretty good. There's another Arcane. I don't know if this Arcane is here. On Volat, you get 150% damage for 30 seconds. Does this thing work? It should work. It's a multiplicative. It should work. This is so stupid. I don't know if this works. Time to dig. Wikipedia time. Wiki. Inaros. Wiki. There it is. Abilities. Sandstorm. Augment. Elemental Sandstorm. The first thing I read is Vortex works. So if you proc magnetic, you're going to constantly pull enemies. I mean, why do you need to pull? You won't be doing any damage. I want to make this thing do damage, at least a little bit. Doesn't need to be the main source of damage. It will make Inaros more interesting to play. Shit. I'm reading all the most obvious stuff. I'm not reading anything new. Yep, I'm not reading anything new. I'm reading all the stuff that I already know. I kind of have to build this thing for more ability strength. No, it doesn't work like that. The way it works is it only takes the element from the weapon. It doesn't take status or crit or critical damage or base damage. So the only thing it takes here is viral puncher / an impact and electricity. So it only takes this. It doesn't take this, or this. So for you to build damage, you have to build damage on the ability. So it's not really a stat stick, but yeah, it technically is a 10% stat stick. So I have to build more strength, more strength. I think this is kind of cool. Nice to have. You can armor strip as well, which will complement viral. Affliction doesn't seem to work. Maybe influence will be the best one. I don't believe the multiplicative damage from the Galanez Elementalist works. I'm not reading anything here that it works. I have to go to the main wiki. Alright, main wiki, abilities, Sandstorm. The here explanation doesn't also say anything. Movement speed affected by movement speed modifiers. Sandstorm radius is invisible, blah blah blah. When Inaros performs a melee quick attack, press E during Sandstorm upon the duration end. Enemies are trapped in Sandstorm vacuum towards Inaros. What the fuck is this? Ah, you can animation cancel it? Okay. Just by pressing E. Okay. Vicky said that. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky also says... You do knock them down the floor. Ability synergy increases pass... okay. Casting deactivates Sandstorm. Yeah, nothing new. Begin to spin. 12 meters, 4 seconds rapidly. Ragdoll enemies. They're hovering above Inaros. Trapping them and healing yourself. And Storm increases the vulnerable blah blah blah. You're immortal. Does slash damage over time. Has a status. Scaling. Yeah, everything what I'm reading here I already know. I already know. Alright, let's go back. So this is a nice synergy with this. And this is a must-have on him. For Bellicose, it gives me ability strength. The armor doesn't do much. 69. Hell yeah. I don't need that. I need to build more. 25. My body says this. What? You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Umbra Forma Inaros. Holy shit, I done and did it. There you go. So it's 348%. Should be much better. 38 energy per cast. Duration is 6.2 seconds. I already maxed out the other one. Do I need... Wait. I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need that. I do not need that, boys. I do not need that. Adaptation is useless if you're immortal. This is also kind of nice, but I have to remove this. So if I proc heat, I proc 2 stacks of heat. That also works. And I can use like fiber instead, but there's no point. There's still no point. Armor, no. Adaptation, no. What's this? Shield, he has no shield. Shieldless asshole. Primary direction. Hell yeah, look at that shield. Holy shit, it did increase it. And the vitality, I don't need strength. Sorry, health. So there's nothing here good for him. What am I realizing? So the deep polarities are kind of useless. They only exist if you want to build for a lot of health on Inaros. But that's it. I can technically use flow. Flow... Wait a second. Wait. What the hell is this? Oh, fuck. Wait. Shards. So this makes a ton of sense. Status damage effect deals 45% more damage. This is a multiplier. So this can technically be used. Also, gain 50% ability damage on enemies affected by corrosion status effect. Also can be used. Because we get corrosion damage with the mod, but I don't know if it works, you know. I don't know how to fuck to test this. I do not know how to test this. Use your maximum stacks of corrosion. Gain 50% ability damage on enemies affected by corrosion status. Then we have this here, which is health, shield, secondary, radiation. Okay, nope. Then you have the purple shard, which gives me electricity damage, and it's affected by electricity status. So this is also kind of can be used. Then we have the old generic ones, like ability strength. A yellow for cast speed. I don't know if cast speed is... So here's the question. Is this affected by cast speed? Can I damage more enemies? Does it work? I don't believe so. I don't know if it works. Fuck, man. Why is the wiki so dead about this? Is Arcane Vitality worth? If you have heat, maybe you can do heat. Ability for heat, vitality. Maybe. Maybe, baby. And then you have this, which gives me health, maximum energy, armor, and health regen. I honestly believe it's between the electricity one and the corrosion one, if it works. I don't know if it works. I don't know how to test this. I generally don't know how to test this. Because I can't see the numbers. I'm in the air, and there are a bunch of enemies. And I don't know. Wiki is completely dead. Like, there's no information about this mod. I'm reading the augment, but the augment isn't saying much. So here we go. So it has here notes. Chance to inflict status effect by it's affected by ability strength. That's the only thing I have. There's no information about this. What works, what doesn't work. Just tells you it gives you range more and proc status effect with your equipped melee weapon. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll try to figure this shit out. Also, speaking of Arcane Vitality, it can be technically good if we do this. Yeah. That. No, fuck the mecha set. You're not even playing the build. You're playing the mecha set. If this thing can't do work on its own, there's no point of making this. And I forgot to use this. And this is, I think, not heat. Yeah, this is corrosion. I need heat. Heat. Press this. So I have now heat. And this should proc more heat procs. And I heard a bunch of enemies did die. Where are my heat procs? I see no heat procs. Interesting. Let's do it again. Electricity, viral, slash. Yes, saw no heat procs. Okay, video game, okay. It could be that I have too much stash chance. Input this. And I have an extremely high chance to proc viral and electricity, but I don't have a high chance to proc the heat from elemental ward. I see electricity, I see viral, I don't see any heat procs. There you go, we have heat procs, but it's like only 2 stacks of heat. And look how long it took me to proc heat. In Reddit, someone suggested the Dirt Cleave. Oh, maybe it works with harm suggestions. Wait. Wait. Maybe this works. After 10 kills, gain follow through and 100% stash chance. It could be that 100% stash chance works on his second ability. But why this? Is it just because of the 100% stash chance? I don't know how to test that as well. It does proc a bunch of slash procs. A slash is much weaker now. It procs a bunch of slash procs. Rhino's Roar also makes a ton of sense. Because if I build for a lot of ability strength, I can use Rhino's Roar, that will multiply the damage, and we can just say fuck Elemental Ward. You know? Or maybe I can do something like this. Let's see. Something like this. Go towards electricity. More electricity. Yep. And then add a viral weapon. I need to use a viral weapon. It has to be the Caratinos. It comes with free viral. And this will have a extremely high chance to proc a bunch of electricity procs. And I think it's bugged. No, it isn't. It's not bugged. I don't know. I think Elemental Ward is a massive debate. I think it's a massive debate. I think this is a massive debate. So fuck this. Use this back. And use Umbra Vitality. Fuck man, why doesn't it work? Let's see. Use Toxin. And this will proc a bunch of status effects. Seven. There we go. This works. It doesn't proc a bunch of status. It's such a massive shame that it only procs like 2 stacks of Toxin. Because I think this stash chance, which is 162% stash chance. But enemies need to be near you, right? They have to be near you. So I kind of have to build for more range. So we can add like... Oh wait, Stretch. Stretch is a genius. Yeah, Stretch works. I do proc electricity. That should work with the regeneration. I think. Yeah, it does work. It does proc Stretch. Yeah, it doesn't only procs 1 stack. You see? When the enemies are near me. Yeah, it just isn't good. We can try it out. We can try it out. Is that a Warframe mod? What mod is it? Proto Snap, there it is. Melee. On wall latch for 2 seconds, you gain 100% toxin damage and 50% stat chance for 20 seconds. If this works, that's a really good thing. So I can kind of remove this thing. Let's see. So how does this work? I have to be on the wall, right, for 2 seconds. And for 20 seconds I have flat status. And also it should like proc. I think it works. I saw 10 stacks of toxin. Sorry, corrosion. Yeah, I see corrosion stacks. It works. But that's a clunky gameplay, but it works. Yeah, that's a clunky. Will Sickening Pulse not be a good substitute for your... I mean, if I do Sickening Pulse setup, I'm not playing the whole Whirlwind setup. That I'm just going to pull enemies, not do any damage, proc a bunch of status effects, and then do Sickening Pulse. You can. You can, of course. Alright, give me a second. So, when I wall latch and I get this thing, and now do this, you can see a bunch of corrosion procs. You see that? And toxin procs. So it works. Yeah, it works. So that works. But the thing what doesn't work is the damage. So I do proc corrosion, but I don't proc a bunch of toxin. Which means that my second ability, my first ability, Elemental Ward, is overriding the toxin every time. But it's not overriding the corrosion procs. So this is maybe something that was not intended to do. You know? I should be seeing like a ton of toxin procs. But if we see a ton of corrosion procs, which makes no sense. Yeah, there's only one stack. You can see one stack of corrosion. Not corrosion, toxin. Which is so weird. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. I burn out. They leave a pool of poison for you? Oh, the pet! I don't know if I have that pet. It should be this thing, I guess. Dog 1? Alright, dog 1. This is a cloud of spores. Press with a second, increase the toxin damage by 20. Release a cloud of spores. The pressing for 10 seconds increases toxin damage by 100% for 15 seconds. That's a plus 100%, which is a flat, which is quite obvious. And this thing here is the dog. Ah, yes, dog 1. Dog 1. I don't have form of this dog. Cloud of spores. Remove with press a deal to 20 viral stacks. So release a cloud of spores. For 10 seconds increases toxin damage by 100% for 15 seconds. Well, let's see. What the hell are you, dog 1? Let's see. I will spawn heavy gunners. They're tankier and they can survive. Perma poison? Is that what the mod is called? I don't have it equipped. Or are you talking about the mod I just read? Are you talking about this mod? Yeah, I think you're talking about that mod. So let's see. Let's see. Alright, it didn't give me 100% toxin damage. I do this like an idiot. And then this, and then into this. I lost the dog buff. Alright, it did proc a bunch of toxin procs. It did proc a bunch of toxin procs. And it's proccing the viral thing. Where's my cat? My dog? He's somewhere inside here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that works. That seems to work. So we have the... Okay, here's the thing. Elemental Ward needs to go. It just doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything. It procs one toxin and one corrosion, and that's it. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't constantly proc toxin, doesn't constantly proc heat, doesn't constantly proc electricity. It just procs one element, and it just goes away. So we have to remove the Elemental Ward and replace it with Roar. I think Roar is very good on this build. So Roar, it is... There you go. Boom, 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 and boom. So now with Roar, we can multiply the damage and the status effects. Which should be quite good. I still don't know how I feel about the snap mod. Every 20 seconds I have to void latch for 2 seconds. Sounds ridiculous. I would rather have a dog giving me buffs. Optimal pseudo build? You have a primer pseudo and you have a damage pseudo. I made a pseudo build. I don't know if it's here. Let's see. Not Coda, sorry. Let's see. Maybe I have it on the command. Oh, come on. Internet? Looks like I don't have it. God damn it, this shitty. I made a pseudo build. You can look into it if you want. Damn it, dude, I don't have pseudo. I have to make a command for it. If you don't have the Vendetta, use the Toxin one or the Cold one. That gives you multi-shot, take roll damage, that's also fine. I just like Vendetta. Alright, so do this, which gives me nearly 100% roar. And then do this. And this should work. This should like proc a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it kills them. Yeah, that kills them. That does kill them, which is a good thing. Let's see here. So these two have to be here because of this. And also buffs intensified, they give me 55%. So this is a good synergy. I still don't know how I feel about the impetus. I do proc, how many? 7 procs? So that's, how much is that? 7 times 6, that's 42. So it's 42 ability strength and 21 ability efficiency. Efficiency is still in the negative, but I do get a ton of ability strength, which still makes it... Maybe try the Arcane. I don't know if that Arcane works. That's the thing. I don't know if this works. It should work. Double vol latch ability. Let's see. The dog didn't give me the buff. There we go. The dog now gave me the buff. Reset, reset. I have to wait for the dog to give me the buff. Is there a way I can reduce the timer? You definitely can, right? I have to use the bonds, right? No, not this one. Not this one. Not you. Killing enemy effective as suspect. Spread. No, not this one. After companion usability. No, not that one as well. Where's the one that like reduces your cooldown? Killing Eximus. No, not that one. Fuck, man. You have to walk through it to get the toxin stuff? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, it does say releases a cloud of spores. Yeah. Stickbound, is it after using ability, call on 5 times, you may cast the ability without... No, not that one. It's the one that when you proc a status effect and you kill an enemy, it resets the cooldown of your companion's ability. I hope that isn't only on cats and sentinels. I just hope it isn't just here. Duplex? Call itself? No, not this one. It's a sentinel one, right? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, it's a sentinel one. No, man. So this is the one I want. Enemies affected by companion killing. Yeah. So I can't use the one I want. I'm not building pets. No, dudes. No. I'm building Inaros. Would be OP? Hell yeah. Alright, let's see here. So, Volatch, 2 seconds. This idiot needs to proc the poison stuff. Proc the poison stuff. Stupid dog. I don't see the poison. Ah, there it is. No, it isn't. I don't see the poison thing that he spawns. Damn it. Stupid dog. I hate dogs. I hate him in this game. Let's see here. Maybe because of the color. Let's make it green. Freaking shitty dog. Oh, not this. Stop pressing stupid buttons. I think yours is pink. Let me remove this. Remove that. And let's see, like this. I mean, look at this. Look at this gameplay, how stupid this gameplay is. So you have to start the mission, do this for 2 seconds, wait for this idiot to spit on the floor, then I freaking go towards my enemies and press my abilities. And every 20 seconds I have to do that. That sounds stupid. I also have to increase... Yeah, something like this. The gameplay blows ass, you know. The gameplay just... I saw someone somewhere in Reddit that talks about the dog gives still has a bug that buffs not buffing dots. Dudes, I will not use the dog. I'm just testing some shit. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm just testing some stuff. I'm not going to use a dog. First things first. Also, this gameplay with... Excuse me. This, to me, is cancerous. This weapon, overall, this setup, technically, this build, is going to fall off. It's already falling off. So... I don't know, I just don't know. This gameplay here, I just wish this worked, you know? I wish this worked, you know? I give it some more increased damage, I use it as a stat stick. Why didn't Inaros get a stat stick? It would be kinda cool to play with stat stick. Kinda. But sadly, he doesn't have one. Keep up the good work, duty calls. Duty calls. No, wrong button. So... Five stacks. Yeah, this technically can kill them. Getting a tornado Mars will be cool, not gonna lie. I mean, he's the only one left without this stat stick. You know? They created a mod that creates a stat stick system, but he didn't get a stat stick. So the way it works, it uses your melee weapons elements to proc on a tornado. You know? Roar? I have Roar. I did test it out with... What is that mod called? Not mod, ability. The Elemental Ward. And Elemental Ward blows ass. Elemental Ward blows ass. And this thing here gives me 325% stash chance. We have a very high chance... Oh wait, I don't have this anymore. This works. Rhino's Roar. Do you know what? This will sound crazy. Thermal transfer. Thermal transfer. Giving myself blast damage, plus giving myself viral damage, plus electricity with influence. And they also grouped up next to each other, right? So they're all going to constantly take blast damage. And I build this thing for... How do you mod stat stick though? You grab a melee weapon. And the elements you have here, that's going to proc. So the base damage doesn't work, the crit chance, the crit multi, stat chance, all of this doesn't work. The only thing that works is the elements. So I'm going to proc viral, electricity, impact, slash, and lesion. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Melee specific grants. Wait. Does this trigger frenzy? Does this trigger frenzy? That's a question. Because this gives you flat toxin. No! So I have to melee to get viral and then use this. No, it doesn't work the way I think it worked, the dunes. The way I was thinking is this going to give me a separate toxin with the combined element to proc on the tornado. But no, it works the way it works on the melee weapon. So this doesn't work. Oh, wait. 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 Dual Ikers. The dual Ikers. I get the Incarnon form. And then transform it and then use the... Wait. This might work. This might work. Let's see. This might work. Gold, some funny animation tornadoes. It's just ragdolling. God damn, I need to remember that I have no energy. Alright, let's see. I mean, I did group them up on Toxin, but... Let's see. It doesn't proc the Iker's toxin thing on the floor. No, Dunes, you can't do gas because it doesn't scale it. Now I think about it, Blast also doesn't scale. Because the weapons, not the weapons, the ability's base damage is kind of low. It's kind of low. So I can't use this thing as well. I will say Caratinos are by far the best ones. They come with Varl. Wait a second. Pulmonars. No fucking way. No fucking way. Cynical. Log in. Pulmonars. Pulmonars. Because Pulmonars don't have a lot of elements. Right, so we're going to see a constant viral and electricity procs. Look. Look, they literally died from one tornado. Nearly died. Nearly died from one tornado. And the build is not even finished. The build is not even finished. Let's go back to Caratinos. I just did gas, Dunes. I literally did gas on the dual Ikers and didn't do any damage. Dude, I hate when I press my... So this is the Caratinos. The Caratinos have more elements, but they won't proc a bunch of... Oh, never mind. This is still good. No, technically the Pulmonars killed them, right? Pulmonars killed them. This is so stupid, dude. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, this is also fine. Wait a second. The poop assist. What does the poop assist have? Oh shit, this thing also has... Wait a second, is this more freaking elements? No, wait. Oh, this thing also has impact. God damn it. I have no energy. I need to remember I have no energy. Let's see, poop assist. The poop assist could be solid. Looks like the poop assist is the best one. Look, they nearly died. They nearly died. Cynical. The poop assist is a meta. It's the meta for this weapon. For this setup. I think it's trying to trigger the Arcane strength for corrosion. Look, they're always near death. Single elemental gun? No, it doesn't work. Is there any type of synergy with the melee weapon here? Grimroar gives you a bunch of buffs. That makes a ton of sense to use, right? Encumber, but that's only for secondaries, right? So I can't use Encumber. Technically I can. Technically I can. Gamma Core? What about Gamma Core? Does this thing have any layer of base damage? Let's see. Channeling gives you multi-shot. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here that it helps the ability. I need to find some kind of synergy. Is it dumb if I say the... What about that? I don't believe there is no synergy with this weapon. I need synergy with the ability, not with the weapon. Yeah, there's nothing here. This is each target. Yeah, I have to use the weapon. I need something that I can generate another layer of damage. And I don't think of any single one here, right? Atomos, no. Catobolus, no. FP, no. It's only this, right? This will give me like efficiency or the ability strength one. That technically works. That technically works. Yeah, I think this thing is like the best thing synergy-wise for him. But for primaries, what the hell would work here? What the hell would work here? Any passive things that I can generate? Any passive things? Witch's Spoon, a primer? I don't believe Witch's Spoon does anything. A Phantus? I don't believe that works. We can try it out. We can try it out. The Phantus? Where are you? I don't believe this works, but let's see. Yeah, I don't believe this works, Stevens. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, Dunes. It doesn't do anything. So there's no synergy with primaries. The only thing here that can synergize with this thing is by using one of the tone mods, right? Efficiency and duration. You're gonna be using weapons with this, aren't you? No. Only tornado. Only tornado. Only tornado. That's the plan. I'm still kind of... Maybe the poop assist are the best ones. Maybe the poop assist are the best ones. I mean, technically, I'm going to use this thing on low-level missions, not for high-level missions. So, like, level 60 enemies that are not Steel Path, which is regular star chart. It's going to end with the Magistar. Everything's going to end with the Magistar. So I go something like this, and for low-level missions, I use this. And this kills them, alright? Right, that kills them. But if I do now Steel Path, and let's say new content comes out, and you fight against level 400. Let's say the next new content we get, we fight level 140, let's say. So it doesn't kill them, but it's killing them. Yeah, they're all dead. What I want to do is do like an encumber setup. Like an encumber setup on a weapon that procs a bunch of status effects. Like input this encumber setup. I was thinking doing something like that. So like an epitap. Epitap, encumber. Maybe influence is a... I don't know, does influence even work? Here's a question, does influence even work? I was using influence this entire time, but I don't know if it works at all. Okay. Now let's equip influence. Yeah, I don't see influence procs. I see electricity procs, but I don't see influence procs. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it works. I think influence will literally destroy them. Yeah, it doesn't seem like influence works. So we need to get rid of influence. We need to get rid of influence. Infliction doesn't work, sadly. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Because you have to flung with the melee weapon, not with the ability. But we can test it out again. Let's see again. So this is supposed to flung them, right? They should have like a bunch of procs. No, it doesn't seem like. Same result. That should literally like destroy them. It seems like maybe all of the the arcanes do not work. Exposure maybe works. Ability cast, you get corrosion damage. Wait a second. Fucking duplicate? No, duplicate only works on crit and you can crit. Exposure. On ability cast, you get corrosion damage. This should proc corrosion as well. So I do have impetus, and we maybe will see 5 stacks of impetus. Right, you should... 5 stacks, come on. 5 stacks. I don't see any corrosion procs. Oh, I see corrosion procs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exposure. Exposure. Fucking exposure. Okay. Exposure it is. So exposure works. That's a huge. That's also going to give me another element. Let's see here. So then... Wait. Let's see this. No, you can't crit at all. Ability cannot crit. We can test it out. But I don't believe it works. Also works on damage taken, right? I have to take damage. So I have to allow them to shoot me. This is going to be dangerous. So... yeah, let's go. Shoot me, bitches. Proc Avenger, come on. Thank you. No, he doesn't crit. You cannot crit. Yeah, you cannot crit. Combat Discipline, you don't need to use Combat Discipline. It's just the easier access to generating Arcane Avenger. You just allow enemies to shoot you. Yeah, abilities cannot crit. Only Gyre. Only Gyre can crit. But I don't know, should I even use Impetus for this? That's the question. Should I use Impetus? There's nothing here that gives me like an element, right? On Finisher, Efficiency, Ability Strength. I think Impetus is like the best one. Yeah. And do like a Epitaph style Encumber to get all those stacks. And you... oh yeah, we can... yeah, we can easily do this. Right? So you're going to spawn into a mission. You're going to grab your Epitaph, you're going to shoot. Oh wait, it needs to be the ability that procs that, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Impetus only works with the abilities, the proc status effects. Unique status effect from abilities. Yeah. Damn it. Ah, fuck. No, it doesn't work. You cannot scale the attack speed on a ability. It doesn't do anything. You cannot crit, you cannot scale damage, you cannot scale attack speed, you can only scale the ability's damage, you can only give it elements from your melee weapon, and that's it. You cannot crit, you cannot do anything else. No, it doesn't work. You can't crit. So this is then useless, because we're not proccing Toxin. We technically can proc Toxin, but we have corrosion from the exposure, right? So we can just use this. And this is then useless as well. Not really. Not really, this isn't useless. But I technically can turn this guy into heat. Let me just copy this. So we do this setup, right? But I can't use that. I don't know if this works. I think it doesn't. So we do heat. And what other element I can add? Gas? What is gas again? There we go, we have... Oh wait, it's heat. What about magnetic? I have a magnetic mod, so that's another element. And... corrosion, I can add corrosion. No, that's electricity and toxin. Technically that works, right? What? Oh. Electricity. So now we have... a bunch of... and do this. Vortex. Radiation mod. That also works, right? Maybe I'm adding too many elements and now I'm gambling a bunch of status effects. Does Nourish work? It does give it viral damage, but it doesn't give it damage. But I have viral. So we have... look how many elements we have. So I wonder how much is this fucked. So did we fuck up the damage? Because we are now gambling all of those elements. We're gambling all of these elements. Yeah, we fucked up the damage by quite a lot. Yeah, we are now gambling so many elements that our damage is gone. So I cannot use all those setups. Companion attack, trigger, ability mods, and arcanes. I have to build my companion for status effects, but there's not a lot of status effects I can use on them. So this is fucked. This is fucked. Heat. This. Corrosion. So we have this setup. Now, let's see. Oh my god, I'm doing this shit again. So I'm proccing corrosion, and I'm proccing viral, and I'm proccing heat. But it's much weaker. It could be because they're grouping them up and electricity also like constantly chains, right? It could be that. It could be... Dude, get the hell out of my inventory. So I do electricity. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I think it just chains constantly between enemies and it's also killing them quicker. Oh, I'm doing this shit again. God damn it, dude. Press. Yeah, they all grouped up and it's constantly chaining between them. Yeah, that's killing them really fast. Yeah. I think electricity is by far the best one. Just because you group them up together and they all like next to each other, so it's constantly damaging each other. Yeah, that works. Maybe I can do gas. You want me to do gas dunes? Where's my... There you go. So we have... No, that's corrosion. So corrosion, gas, electricity, impact. Let's see, maybe should be like quite good. Should be like quite good. Maybe this is a nerf. Let's see. Oh. I mean, that works, right? That works. That freaking works. Yeah, that works. So we have electricity with exposure. It gives me corrosion with viral. And we have gas. So we are scaling the gas and the electricity. Corrosion helps you with armor strip. I mean, this is maybe it. If I add more elements, it will not work. Multiplicatives do not work. I mean, I can try it out. I don't believe this works. What the hell are they called? They're not called expel. What the hell are they called? They're not called Bane mods for melee weapons. What the hell are they called again? Smites. Yeah, smites. So I use a smite. I don't know if smite multiplies the damage. Wait, does Amalgam Organ Metal Auger work if your elemental comes from the dagger? It won't. I don't believe it works. But that dagger also has... If you're talking about a Recta Dark Dagger... We can try it out. But I have to use a dagger. Is there any proper elemental dagger? Technically this has an element on it. Recta Dark Dagger as well. But this thing comes with exposure, electricity, and I don't have viral, so I have to build this thing for viral, and I can't build it for gas. And I have to use the... So damage from dagger reduces armor by 6. If this works, I think it's not supposed to work. If it works. If it doesn't work, that's a good thing. So let's see. Let's see. Oops, I grouped them up by accident. Wait. I'm not supposed to kill them. No, it doesn't seem like it works, dudes. No, it doesn't work. Because the way this works is the armor stays broken. You know? So I have to constantly DPS them. You can see that the armor is slightly broken. Yeah, it doesn't work, so I have to do damage with the dagger. I still believe the poop assist is the best one. We can try it again on the other one. Is there any other viral? No, there isn't. Wait, Path Assist. Path Assist has electricity from this, right? And it has viral. As puncher slash impact. Wait a second. Path Assist. Exposure. Wait. Could be Path Assist is the best one. So I build it for... Someone said blast. We don't do any blast damage. Here's the thing with blast. Blast does 30% of your weapon's damage. But the scaling on his second ability is so horrible, so you won't be doing a lot of blast procs. We can try it out with blast. We can. I also need more electricity. Let's try it out. Sure. Where is the viral proc? Yes, dunes, but I'm getting to the point where I can't really build a lot of strength. Maybe I can jam Transform Fortitude. Not here. Here. And like give this guy even more strength. That nerfs the duration, but who gives a shit? I also have to remove these D polarities. That shit needs to go. And I don't need this. Is there any other... Corrosion projection kind of makes a lot of sense to use in this build, right? Yeah, corrosion projection kind of makes sense. Combat ready, rejuvenation. No, all of this is garbage. Growing power also makes sense, right? You proc a status effect, so you're going to have a 100% uptime on growing power, which is another V polarity Warframe. Let me just test this shit yet again. So this was with blast, right? This is with blast. Let's see gas damage. Let's see gas damage. I spent way too long on this build, boys. Way too long. So this is the gas, electricity, slash puncture impact, viral setup. I did this again. Yeah, this is much more stronger. Also proc 7 status effects, path assist. Let's go back to do a backflip. Do a backflip. There we go. Holy shit, I killed him. Hell yeah. Woo. Now the kids are going to be happy. Let's go back to the poop assist, not bath assist, poof assist. The poop assist. I don't believe this works, but I will keep it. No, man. I think the poop assist is the best one. Literally the best one. It didn't keep anything alive. How the fuck is this thing so good? It just doesn't have a bunch of elements. I think because of that. So you have to pick something that doesn't have a bunch of elements. And this thing comes with viral. And it only has impact. Let's see how it works without the smite mod. Maybe the smite mod works. Let's see. So if they stay alive, that means it works. No, it doesn't seem like it works. Ew, impact. The passive won't work. So I have to build this thing for vital, I guess. On a weapon gas status effect, you get movement speed and attack speed. Attack speed doesn't do anything. Maybe the movement speed does something. Maybe the movement speed does something. We can try it out. So it comes with gas, so I can just build electricity, exposure, and vital. What a good suggestion. Is it the Pulmonars? I don't believe I got the movement speed. Yeah, you didn't get the movement speed. No IPS. Silver and Aegis. It comes with heat. So we can build it for gas, but I also have to build it for viral as well. That might work. And if I do that, I can do Arcane Vitality. And I will proc so much heat. We can try it out. We can try it out. So for me to get the gas... Yeah, it only works when you do damage with the melee weapon. So you aren't getting the movement speed and the attack speed. But if I use this, it doesn't proc it. Silver and Aegis. Heat. So it only comes with heat. Arcane Vitality. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. How much health do I lose if I do this? I'm kinda curious. I still have enough health for the Balakos. You slapped the 60 mode. It doesn't matter. The status effect and the damage doesn't do anything. Only the element does something. Mega Rush, Witcher Frost, Volcanic Edge, and Molten Impact. So a bunch of Mega Rush. I don't know, magnetic, maybe for the corpus style enemies. Gas damage. And Molten Impact. Let's see. I don't have this. Fucking hell. Exposure. Vicious Frost? Oh, for viral? Oh, I didn't see. I put two same mods. So we have heat, we have viral. Yeah, somebody's going to have Nourish in my squad. That's a bunch of heat procs. Maybe that works. I saw like 40 and something stacks of heat. Yeah, I'm proccing a bunch of heat. 37 stacks of heat. Maybe that works. I kind of wish Smite mod worked. If Smite worked, that will be like huge. Maybe this is a bait, Cynical. Let's see without this. Let's see without Magnetic. I think Magnetic is still good against Corpus enemies. It feels like the same, right? With just one less element. Yeah, this works. I think this works. I think this works, Cynical. Yeah. This technically works. We can try out with Smite again. Maybe it works. I want it to work. Yeah, I think Pulmonars also don't have pad on idea. Oh my god, what the hell am I doing? Dude, how many hours did I spend on this motherfucker? I spent 1 hour and 40 minutes for this fucking Warframe. Yeah, it's weaker because I'm gambling a bunch of status effects now, right? Magnetic, but it's still powerful. Yeah, that works. I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. But here's the question. Here's the thing. I have to format this motherfucker. I have to format him a couple of times. So I need to have above positive duration, which is more than enough. I need to remove the deep polarity here. I don't need the other Umbra forma. I need a little bit of range. Right? A little bit of range, maybe just stretch is more than enough. Let's see here. Shouldn't you be using his pet that can spawn that you should build a good bit of damage? His pet? Oh, you mean the Inaros' cats? But you have to do a finisher attack on them, right? You have to use your one or something? I don't remember how it works. Summon the Scarab Swarm to attack enemies. You guarantee Scarab stats with their skills with Inaros' health. Enemies kill with spawn a Swarm Kavat to fight alongside Inaros and guide to Scarab. I mean, I don't know how this works. Tornado drops them for finishers. You want me to rely my DPS on a bunch of stupid cats? Also, I can't even use my fourth ability. Blind Rage. Alright. Flow. Let's add the shitty flow. Wait. You want me to do this? That's going to mark them, right? And then use this. I don't know if this works. Will this summon a bunch of cats? Oh shit, it does spawn a bunch of cats. But I don't know if... Yeah, the cats don't seem like they're doing anything when I tornado. So when you tornado, you're... Now your cats finish the job that you couldn't. Oh, when they... Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wow, you have to be very close. I don't know, boys. I don't know. You throw the pocket sand at them, but I have to remove something else. Wait a second, this guy generates bellicose. Oh, bellicose makes a ton of sense in this guy. Not bellicose, battery. That's barrier. Wait, isn't that a... It is better... Oh, this thing. Jesus Christ, man. So that gives me that much. This should be giving me more. Where did I fall? I mean, this makes sense. I can use this Arcane battery to generate a more... This will allow me to spam. Yeah, it feels like the fourth ability, I technically can use it. I don't know, I don't know, I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Let's first form this guy and then I will figure it out. There is no augment that will make it better. There's no augment that will make it better. No, it's only this. Scarab augment whenever ignores takes fatal damage. You consume the scarab shell to heal with a brief invulnerability and with the deadly / this effect for 3 seconds. PSF? This is PSF. This here is PSF. This gives him status immunity. Ugh. Corrosion protection. Yeah, I have to have V polarity. I have to remove the D polarity for another V polarity to put this motherfucker in. Then what I have to do here is use fiber. There it is. Use fiber, that will increase armor and also strength, which will give me more status damage and damage. Also, it will complement battery for bigger maximum energy. I will also give this more armor, which will give me more freaking maximum energy because of this. So I'm going to fix my energy economy like that? I guess. Motion sickness? This makes a ton of sense. Yeah, I have to form him. Dude, I've been in this freaking place for 2 hours. I have to leave. Holy shit. Since I started my stream, I was in here. I want to make a spin to win build, man, you know? I want to make a spin to win build. And I also need range. Oh yeah, perfect. That's all, right? That's all. Boop, range, fiber. This needs to be corrosion projection. And this here needs to be what? Power drift? Power drift, right? Yeah, I think power drift is the only good one. I don't know if this does anything to corrosion projection. 15%? Oh shit, Kavat's Grace. Poggers. Strength. Increases double jump strength by 50%. Maybe rush works? I don't know if rush gives it more movement speed. To jam this shit in here. Let's level him up. Let's level him up. We'll have the corrosion and heat. Yeah, I think it should help. Dude, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Look at this build. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect build. Alright, time for me to level up. I haven't seen Inaros for a minute. Yeah, Inaros is... I remember when Inaros was one of the most played, and then everybody decided to switch to Revenant, and now nobody plays this Warframe. I miss when Inaros was in my game and he didn't do anything, he was AFK. I miss those days. He was the top of the defensive object. And he was just standing there not doing anything. So I do this. Yeah, I need range. And I'm not doing any damage to the Eximus units. Oh shit, this build sucks. Because of the overguard, I'm not doing any damage to these guys. Oh man, this blows ass. Dude, oh, fucking hell. Oh man, that blows. Because of Eximus units overguard. Look at this, it's not doing any damage. No. That sucks. That sucks. I forgot about the Eximus units. Oh man. That sucks. That generally just blows ass. So the moment there's an Eximus unit, I just can't damage it with my second ability. Whoa, spin. Have you considered using his weapon? Weapons you're already building? I don't want to use weapons. No, I didn't even want to enter. Ah, fuck this. Let's do it. Spin to me, motherfucker. Ah, grab all these assholes. Oh, fuck you. It's not even satisfying somehow. Yeah, look at this. It's not even damaging them, which is a massive shame. He probably needs one of those pets that can do a better job than 70% of a Warframe. Yeah. Maybe have a sentinel to shoot, I guess. Maybe use one of those sentinels that destroy overguard quick. I can definitely do that, something like that. Use a sentinel. Oh shit, there's Eximus unit. Sentinels constantly shoots, kills it, destroys the overguard, so I can use my second ability. Also, hey, Kaito Kid. spin. I will say if all spin to wins. Caliban's one was the most fun, but sadly they turned it into some kind of energy health sustain. And you no longer can build it for damage. I still wish we had a spin to win freaking Warframe. Revenant is like the closest one, but he feels very jank and his energy economy is fucked. Spin boys! Woo! I'm stuck. Yeah, I need something. I don't know what. I don't know, I just don't feel like, after seeing the Eximus units, I'm just lost the will to play this Warframe. Seeing that they have the Overguard and that denies everybody around them. Oh my god, Ancients. Ancients are going to freaking give everybody Overguard and I can't even use my second ability. No! No! I just hate it. Now I can see why people hate the Overguard system. Now I can see it. As someone who doesn't use crowd control abilities. Now I see it. Now I see it. Now my eyes are open. Oh, that blows ass. No. Alright, I have to format this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Blows ass. I'll format him off stream. I don't want to make it that you guys have to watch me play ESO. Fuck that. I'll form him off stream. Let's see what to do. Let's see what to do today. I haven't played this game. I haven't played it yesterday. I barely even tried it out today. Complete 3 puzzles in Duviri. Turish puzzles in Duviri. Defeat Void Angel in the Zeramon 5 times. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck that. Fuck all that shit. Fuck it. Fuck. Fuck it. Survival cross. Let's do this shit. Lua? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I did put Zatas on Tit, but I still don't like Blast at all. Yeah, Inaros gameplay. This is Inaros gameplay. Inaros gameplay. They need to stop making abilities that some abilities can damage Eximus units and some cannot. That just generally kills build diversity. You know, Mecha set. Like I said, if you use Mecha set, you're not playing anything else than Mecha set. If the ability itself cannot do damage, and you're using something else, you're not really using the thing that you want to make for. Using the Mecha set. That's like, well, I don't know, building for Zaku for damage, but your second ability is doing all the work. Jesus Christ, that guy's a tank. I don't mind Mecha set, but Mecha set became a thing that you're not playing the thing you want to play. You're playing the Mecha set. It's like people that play Gyre with the Mecha set. You're not playing Gyre. You're literally not playing Gyre. Your ultimate ability is a catalyst. That's the same thing when I was talking about the stat stick system, which was a very stupid system that exists. You're not playing the melee weapon, you're playing the ability. But now they finally removed the stat stick and made ability scale, and I can't really complain anymore. I cannot. Also, why is my Grendel so slow? There you go. I cannot complain. Ooh. Fat man. I like that someone, Brief Surge and Silence work on them. Yeah, Silence just denies them from existing. They're just Eximus units that don't do anything. Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball. Dude, that was so weird when that shit came out. The Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball. Holy shit. That was so weird. Let's see here. Next. Exterminate again? Corpus. Dude, to me, do you know what's like confusing to me? Inaros was played before the rework. And when the rework came, his player rate went downhill. Like, what happened? What happened to all the Inaros players that went AFK? Where are my all Inaros players? What happened? Why did you all just stop playing and switch to Revenant? He finally got a rework you wanted. He's more usable than ever. What happened to my favorite Inaros players? I used to despise all of you in my missions. And now you're not playing? What the hell? I miss you guys. Even if you guys were useless. That shit is hilarious. Boop. Oh wait, I'm in Zermon. I might find an angel. Oh, there she is. Stockholm Children kicking in. Dude, all of my memories of Inaros players have been negative. Because they never did anything, man. They were always last to finish the mission. They never did damage, they never killed. They just existed. Oh, I forgot to use my abilities. Stockholm Children. Oh, I didn't do any damage. I think my cat killed him. What? No, it TP'd. Boop. Yoink. Where are my enemies? Where are my enemies? Freaking Eximus enemies. God damn it, dude. Why do you exist now? I will never forget when Pablo said that damage is not the problem. The problem is crowd control. And I'm like, is it because of AFKers? They can like make something that can crowd control and infinitely farm shit? Because in this game, damage is the problem. Everything, if you want to do and farm fast for majority of missions, you have to kill fast, you know? Not kill slow. I don't know. How did you crowd control me, huh, pussy? Why you hello? Dude, stop it, please. She's so tanky, man. Alright. Probably a combination between sexier health tanks, Clervo, and shield gating buffed. Oh, man. So I have to kill her 3 more times? I don't know how I feel about that. Excavation Survival Arcane. Ani! Holy shit. Let's do something like... What are we playing? What are we playing? What are we playing? Atlas? No. Gyre, hell yeah. Still can't believe the freaking Eximus enemy fucking me up with Inaros.
are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Oh yeah, this Warframe isn't a freaking shit. This isn't a prime Warframe. What? I used my second ability. Ah, where's my energy? I need more energy, game, please. Fuck me in the ass. Oh, fucking hell. Where is my energy? Thank you. No, it's so slow. Oh, shit. I have to use pads. This is like the only Warframe I need pads for. Holy mother of God. Oh, there you go. Now she's a Warframe. Hell yeah. Now she's a Warframe, boys. Oh, mamma mia. The electricity bug still exists. It still fucking exists. My first ability procced electricity on me. It still exists. It's still not fixed. I died from my own electricity proc. That's awesome. Look, I'm dying again from my own electricity proc. What the hell? This augment is killing me. Oh my god, dude, this is incredible. Dude, I can't play my own Warframe. My own augment is killing me. There's no way they made it like this. Aren't no way. The way it goes is the enemies get the electricity buff for themselves. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever read in my entire life. It could be radiation procs. Could be radiation procs. But you know what's funny? It's not the first ability that is doing damage to me. My fourth ability of my first ability is doing damage to me. So my fourth ability is killing me. And that's legendary. Legendary. Yeah, I need cast speed. Yep, yet again. My own ability. Boop. If I die, I'm going to be quite pissed. I'm going to be pissed. What are you doing here? You dead. Oh, he turned off my abilities. Hell yeah, that's my favorite Warframe. Acolyte, not Warframe. Alright. Colero hitting himself with the knives are it's generally nothing compared to permanent electricity procs. I mean, I can just stop using the augment for the first ability. Dog is barking. Is this it? Rescue spy excavation. Ugh. No. Anything here? Oh. Oh. What is this? Do I have this? The dex? Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, fall damage and explosive knockdown. Knockback. Oh yeah, the new when is the update? Like next in like 6 days, right? 5 days? Next Friday? They said next Friday. We're getting the Tomfas and the Sword and Board. That's going to be sick. Some new content. The Warrior community will be enraged if they can hit shit if it's not AoE. I will be pissed. Excavation. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Nothing here interests me. Any Orc and cells? Nothing? No. Okay, okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. Circuit. Circuito. No, let's see here. The Magistar. I mean, generally speaking, these two are like the best ones. Then this, then these two. This used to be really good. Now, because of the stat stick changes, this is like less important. Boom, boom. Kit gun. Reaper, shiver, 2 shivers. Riven sliver. The penetrator? She's not penetrating. I don't even know what I called my Gaia. Sorry, not Gaia, Gara. What the hell did I... Glass Knight? Nah, she's gonna Glass Knight. Glass Knight on Dark Souls 2. Anybody up for circuit? There's nothing to do. Circuito? Circuito, what do you guys think? Circuito? What do you guys think? Do you have any good Warframes? Holy shit, it's Inaros. Circuito, he's ready. I got Grendel and Inaros and Visp. Damn. Dunes, Zahan, Kaito Kid. Anybody? Anybody that wants to join? Circuit? Think about it, Circuit. We're going to have so much fun playing the exact same game modes every 10 minutes. You have to like collect a bunch of blobs and defend 3 excavation dudes and do a defense mission for 3 waves and also 5 minutes of survival. Think about it. That's also really, really fun. And also, of course, 200 kills for Exterminate. You already did 5 ranks. You're farming credits. Zahan, he's dogging around. He's spamming the dog emote. Cute dog. It's only me and you, Cynical. It's only me and you. No, it's the base one is still the best one. Circuito. I got Grendel. I might have some fun, I think. The weapons I got are kind of shitty. Who's the host? Am I the host? The host? Oh yeah, I forgot to do something real quick. Alright. Fat Man, I guess. Fat Man, Opticore, I guess. Box. You're turning towards today? I don't need any more the Arcanes. I can. Toroids. Low-key main, hell yeah. Let's see here. 50% more damage, but you'll have a chance to receive a rare decree. I might as well take this. Might as well. He's ready. If you were to pick up the best hammer, so light I will. I mean, if you want to light attack with one of the best slammers, I mean, yeah, you can do the Syndicate one. But if you want to slam, which in my opinion you should, 20 meter AoE slam that does a lot of damage, the regular one is much better. The difference is damage. The regular one will have higher base damage and a higher critical multi. The Syndicate one will have a slightly higher stat chance and slightly higher critical chance. Slightly. It's not a massive difference. In terms of overall damage, the regular one is much better. The regular one is better. If you want to light attack, the Syndicate one is better. Oh, this is garbage. Garbage. Hell yeah, I got the good one. I got bugged again. God damn it, video game. Boop. Oh, somebody's using Nourish, and I think it's Tynax. Yeah, he's using a much shadier version of Nourish. Kills, give me that. I'll take the decrease. Who knows? Yep. Let's see here, nothing. Maybe over here? Nope. What about over here? See you. There we go, we need one more. That one more can be here. There it is. Hell yeah. Do, 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 do. Let's see here. Poopy, all this is poopy, all this is also poopy. Oh, this is also poopy. Sacrifice your weapon damage to increase your ability strength by 600%. Okay. So I have now over 1000% ability strength. And if this guy would allow me to use my Nourish... Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm nuking, boys, I'm nuking. Oh. Magister Ravens are expensive? Yes. Until we get a new Slammer that is better than Magistar, which is... I don't believe they're ever going to do that again. Or until they nerf Slams. It's going to be forever expensive. 5 out of 5 Riven Dispo on a AoE 20 meter AoE nuke is quite good. Boop. My spacebar started to do some squeaky sounds. Stop it, please. After the stream, I'm going to release the Bronco Prime Incarnon. Tomorrow, I'm going to release the... What am I going to release tomorrow? Oh yeah, the Twin Stubas. The Kuva Twin Stubas. And after that, I'm releasing the Butty Core with the Augment. Survival. Movement speed per decree, sure. Sympathus can do a lot more damage, but it doesn't have a 20 meter AoE. It has a frontal 35 meter. No, it's not 35. It's 25 meter or 30 meter AoE Well, the Magistar is a 20-meter AoE. And numbers-wise, the Magistar does more damage. It just Symphotis can hit multiple times the exact same target. Arcatit is the strongest in terms of numbers. At bursting down enemies, have a really high chance to proc electricity, which is a guaranteed with the slam system. But when it comes to turning off your brain, the Magistar is the best one. Auto slamming exists already, the macro. For me personally, I think slammers are in a horrible position still. The only good ones are the ones that have some kind of abusive system. Architect has the guaranteed electricity with the influence. Symphotis can multi-hit the exact same enemy and has an AoE frontal. Magistar has ridiculously good stats for slamming, but everything else is like horrible. Meyer technically is also good for single target, but it's like the worst clear of all of them. And then you have a community saying how they need to be nerfed. It's like, dude, you want to nerf 5 slammers. I'd rather them nerf those 5 slammers than nerf everything. Sometimes I wonder, does the community even think what they're saying? Like, why do you want to nerf slammers when only 5 slammers are being used? Like, I'm trying to use the Jetki tag, and I can't use it because how shit it is. It's literally shit. You want everybody to go back to Zoroas and Falcor and Glaive Prime again? I mean, sure, people are going to use that shit again. Yeah, you have to use it like extreme buffers to make slammers ridiculously good. But if you want to use it with some kind of Warframe that isn't a good buffer, let's say a Nyx. A Nyx is horrible with slammers. You can technically, you can strip armor and all of that. But it isn't very, like, good compared to using a Mirage or Siren. Or Kolera, of course. It's got a Meyer bed Magistar. In terms of single target DPSing, yes, but it has the smallest AoE. I saw some numbers that people were doing, and they were doing like 250 to 270 million per dot, which means once the dot reaches to the end of its duration, that is like 1.7 billion. No, it's not 1.7. It's 1.07 billion damage, which is quite disgusting. Architect, but yeah, that's also what I also think. If they ever like touch slammers, Architect is going to be the most used. Because you're not playing Architect for the slamming, you're playing it for influence. So then they have to nerf influence. Yes, Hypothesis can also be used without influence. This all sucks. Sure. Casting ability gives me movement speed. Hell yeah. I don't know, Nick. I really don't like those type of questions. Because I don't know what you like. I don't want to fuck you over, you know? Like, I don't know. Zoid has the best clear of all glaives. Has the biggest AoE, good status, guarantee electricity proc. Influence setup on it is amazing. Even without the influence setup, it has a 12 meter AoE, which is quite good. And Meyer, when it comes to clearing, is horrible, but a single target is good. And yeah, both of them have a horrible Riven Dispo. Cynical showed me affliction tit, and I put gas on it, and it does it rather well. Architect. Oh, this is maxed out, huge. So how much ability strength do I have? Maybe 1200? I'm just happy Steinax is not near me. I have to get away from Steinax. Fortitude. Banana? Boop. There we go. Toss? No, nothing. Farmed the Grundle but haven't leveled it yet. Is that all you do on him? Yes. You press your 1 to eat enemies, you press your 2 to give yourself nourish, energy economy, and also viral damage. And then you press your 4 to puke, which procs a bunch of status effects, which is mostly gas damage, sometimes toxin. Every melon, no, this is all garbage. Yeah, this is all garbage. Garbaggio. There we go. Oh! And you can do all of that while rolling? Yes. Yes. You press 1 to eat. I have to do an updated build video on him. But I did make a build video on him. You can look into it. It's very close being the identical. The only thing I'm using is I removed the energy nexus and I replaced it with his augment for his 1. And the shard's also different. He's very energy hungry. You cannot just play him and expect like the best possible results. He's maybe the most energy hungry Warframe. He's a massive spammer. Massive spammer. Can Grendel go through this hole? Grendel can go through this hole. No, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Damn it. It'll be funny if he can. The thing is, is that he has a forced electricity which will be worked with affliction. It's supposed to gamble bless, I believe. I don't remember Sympathus having a guaranteed blast proc. I think it has like a chance to proc blast. Defense. After taking damage, successful. After taking damage, roll immediately to recover 25% of the damage taken. What if I'm rolling constantly? I don't believe that works. Cast speed gives me more, I guess that's also good. We need one more. Oh, it's below. Oh, got it. Let's see here. Kills give me... Ah, we'll take this. I need the energy economy. It does make a difference because at least with the ability to have a... Maybe wrong though, you can tell what you... Yeah, having a different... The difference is if you have a guaranteed chance to proc something to something that has to gamble is a massive difference. I made a Bronco build video, which I'm going to release today. And that exclusive mod, the Dizzying Rounds, that's a massive difference. Dizzying Rounds gives you like 200% stash chance. No, I don't believe so. That ability has a limit how much damage it can do. And you also have to constantly like nuke your materials, your resources and stuff on the floor. I don't believe that the ability is good for high level content like Steel Path. The game doesn't have scaling, so a lot of abilities fall off after like 20 and 30 and 40 and 60. Ass. Credit the cynical. Dude, it's assassination. He left. What a coward. Coward! Cynical, are we leaving after this? Or are we staying? It's all up to you. I don't mind rolling. I hear this guy. Oh, there he is. Guess the ability has usually to call them. No. This is. I have to take it. Dude, I can't see anything with Grendel. Coward, get out! Get down here! I'm fat. I mean, dunes, I have the most kills. Nearly 1,000, baby boy. Fat. What the fuck is this enemy made out of? He has like 200 stacks of heat and viral. Holy shit. Yeah, but because you can mod them. Kinda good. That's the difference. Stuff that you can mod can scale, while abilities have a limit. Is that it? We're missing one enemy. Holy shit, that did some damage. Cheat death. Yeah, I'm fat. What the fuck is happening? Yeah. Oh, we got the good shit. Bigger AoE. Ah, eat these motherfuckers. Collect this bullshit. No. No. Dude, I'm eating my enemies. Come on. Holy shit, something freaking ate me alive. I wonder who's the next Warframe, right? I think we're supposed to get a next Warframe soonish. Maybe we're going to see the next Warframe PAX East. That should be cool, right? I hope it's a spider Warframe. They have to tease a spider Warframe. More and more. Somehow the community made me excited for a Warframe that doesn't exist. Spider Warframe, please. Spider. Give me the spider. Spider's a frame. Spider-Man. Alchemy. Fuck that. Oh. The magical non-existent Warframe, the Spider Warframe. So what is this thing you gave me? The affliction gas damage or electricity. Archetype. Archetype. Are we going in? Cynical, you want to do more? Let's do more. Let's do more. Yeah. What the hell is this? I have to see Cynical's picture. Where is Cynical? What is the last thing he typed? I found it. It's a picture of a cat. That's a good picture. Cynical. Let's see here. I can go Korra. Zaku. Now I'll play Korra. Koba. Boom. Something is missing on my Korra. Yeah, something is missing. Each successful melee hit grants you critical chance. That's going to break my influence. Buggers, let's go. Jesus Christ. Oh, there I go. I was missing my ribbon. Let's see what this boy has. He has a Jupiter, Jet Kitag? No, that's the Khazar or whatever it's called. Yeah, Khazar. Oh yeah, I have no combo duration. This is bug. I completely forgot. Completely freaking forgot. No, that's cheating. At least we have Nova. Nova. God, circuit is so boring, man. Thank God I'm only doing 5 levels. Holy shit. Holy shit. 5 levels and no more. No more of circuit. Circuito. Huh? Boop, ba-do-do-do-do-do. I can't believe Vega is dead, boys. I can't believe it. Vega, I think Vega isn't playing Warframe and ditched us. No, I think he has a work. I hope Vega is working, enjoying life outside of Warframe and getting pussy. True. I think Vega has a pussy. He doesn't need to farm anymore. He's farming in real life. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Alchemy. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Slide, critical damage. No. Give me something nice. No, this is all shit. This is all shit. No. Jumping gains damage while airborne. This effect wears off 2 seconds after landing. I technically can use this on Korra. I jump and do this. Dude, I don't know. I need to remove the influence setup on Korra. It's just completely worthless. It doesn't do anything. Legs from the guy from Fortuna. Where am I going? Where are you running? You're getting pissed like I, aren't you? For what? For influence not working? Nah. I'll just not use it. Don't care about it. I don't play Korra like I used to play her a lot. I used to play her a lot. Even before the nerf and after the nerf. I don't know where the last third is. Where's the last place I didn't check? Oh, I see it. Save the man. No, I'm not Dunes. Maybe tomorrow. My head hurts of Inaros. I spent like nearly 2 hours on that guy. And after that I have to farm him off stream. Ugh. I will make a build video. I just have to think about more synergies. A little bit of more synergies. Something, maybe Grimroar, I can add that thing. Add the efficiency setup. Did I toss this? Oh, you son of a bitch. I didn't toss it. Synergy with Boffa? Boffa? The fuck is Boffa? Boffa is nuts? Oh. Damn it. Exterminate. Exterminatus. Give the later leveling farm a shot may ease the pain of having to farm Inaros. Fortitude. No, I was thinking doing like a silent setup Brahma and do like the exterminate mission. It'll be much quicker. Also, what I heard, the changes they're doing to the shards, the resources that you consume, looks like bio is getting changed. So what that means is maybe when you remove the shards, we won't be using a lot of bio. Maybe this shard uses the other one, this one uses bio, this one uses that one, you know. That could be the changes coming to shards. That was fast. What the hell? That was very fast. I think that's useless. Critical damage. Speed, rolling, sacrifice your weapon damage for ability strength. I mean, this works. Heavy, this is all garbage. I think this one is fine. Hey, I want to know some new ice frame or void? Ice frame or void? Ice frame or void? Some new ice frame or void? We don't have any new ice frame or void. Maybe we will get some. No, I think he's asking for a new ice frame or void. We will see. We will see at PAX East. Maybe will be something on PAX East. Maybe something. Please. Show us the new Prime and show us a new Warframe. That's what I want. And the new sentient stuff. That also will be Pog. Void scaling frame, ice scaling frame. We will see, we will see. Who knows? We don't really have... We have a void, technically a void scaling frame like Zaku. Ice scaling frame doesn't really exist. Frost became a buffer with armor stripping and overguarder, and all his abilities damage-wise are really bad. Technically, Gas? No, I think thermal transfer cold is kind of poopy compared to heat. Yoreli is like somehow cold, but does no cold damage. Better for me eyes. Over here, jump, poop, poop. We did it! We need one more, I think, to level 5. Rolling is cruel damage. I might as well. I don't believe DE will ever implement pay to win. Void series frame only pays $60, yeah. Shots. The stats are 10 times better than base. Yeah, they have the exalted weapon. They have like 2 exalted weapons and a weapon ability that scales infinitely. It has no LOS. And has a defensive ability that gives them immortality for 20 seconds. That you can refresh. Then she's in the Void Warframe. She's a sound Warframe. What the fuck? I'm passing through this blob, you motherfucker. The blob was mine. He's right. What Banshee is a Void Warframe? I'm not that into the lore of this game. She's a Void Screamer. Hell yeah. I have to make a list of new... I need to make a list of new freaking weapons. I think we are done. Please be level 5. Oh, thank God. We're done. Single. I'm done. No more. Oh, no more. Fuck this. Oh.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
It's about the 31st time you said I never did. Open a notepad right now. Alright. Notepad. I opened it up. Alright. GG Cynical. GG's. 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 Alright, what the fuck am I adding to the list? What am I adding to the list? So I have to add Incarnon. So I made all of these guys. I didn't do a Vasto. I have to do a Vasto Incarnon. Vasto Prime Incarnon. So that's on the next list. Let us see a wallpaper too. I have no wallpaper. It's the Windows 11 wallpaper, dudes. You did Vasto. I didn't do Vasto. I just checked on my YouTube video. Vasto. I have no Vasto YouTube video. What a fucking Sakura, that is your work PC or what? No, it's not my work PC, just I don't care about wallpaper. Because I don't know cynically if I want to make a build for that thing. Did I do a Gamma Core build video? I can add a Gamma Core to finish all the Incarnons. Nope, I didn't do Gamma Core. Did I do the Kestra? Or Sestra? Nope. I can add these Incarnons to the list. So the Incarnon, Synoid, Gamma Core, Incarnon. Alright, I need to add 4 more weapons. Light attacks. No, I'm not doing that. This shit is fun because of grouping. Yeah, I have to do that. I have to. So that thing is on the list. I think they did everything else. This is today. Are you going to release? That's today. Incarnon. Let's see here. Do I care about... I think I released all of these guys. Yeah, I released all of these guys. Melee weapons wise. Incarnon. The only code I didn't release was the Mire. But I'm waiting for Element for me to release the Mire. Now solo. Both of these nuts. Pussy. Yeah, I kinda have to do the tenant stuff. Tenant. We went with exposure. Massive burst damage. Oh wait, I have to wait for a better element for me to use to make a build of this thing. Sirius02, hello, it's been a while. I follow your builds. outstanding, especially work abilities. Recently, I made a build. I'm stuck on something that I can. Wait, what? Let me just get close to the monitor. Oh, and to stand up and sit up. Hello, everyone. I follow your builds and outstanding. What can I? What is the problem? Series 02. Type it down. I put an elemental vice on my nuke. Best decision ever. Oh yeah, this thing. I didn't make a build video of Ruvox. Yeah, I have to make a build video of this garbage as well. Fuck me in the ass. Oh, fuck. What's the stash chance on this thing? I kind of have to do this. $14K? No, that isn't that good. I mean, do you know what, Cynical? I can add the poop assist on the build. You know, the poop assist? What do you think, Cynical? The poop assist build video? Do you think it's time? Do you think it's poop assist time? Did I misspell this thing? I did. Annoyed Gamma Core Incarnon. Try the affliction. I will some other times, dudes. Maybe tomorrow. Remind me. I'm working on this garbage. So this thing has what element? Toxin. I want this thing to have something better than toxin. I made build with Metro Ribbon and it's quite good. Damage like per shot minimum 45 million. Max 258 million. But a friend of mine said it goes over $1 billion with proper 12 stacks. Oh, you have to use the. You have to use this. Oh, give me a second. This thing here. On finisher, you get 6 initial combo for the rest of your mission. So what that means is you do a bunch of finishers and this will generate combo forever until you get to the max. Which is 12x. And you can have 12x all the time. So you remove the exposure for this. If you have this maxed out. So you're going to start the mission doing a bunch of finishers, getting this combo to the max, and once you do... Yes, finishers, those finishers. Use like some kind of crowd control abilities that opens them up for finishers, and then you execute the finisher on those enemies. I have to add a WARFRAME build video to the list as well. You know? Are there any alternatives? No. That is the best 12x infinite combo duration Arcane. If you don't have that maxed. I don't believe you need to have it maxed. I think you can still reach 12x. It will just take you slightly longer. I think the difference between using a maxed out, yeah, this will give you like 2 initial combo, while this gives you 6. So you just have to do more finishers and you can still get it to 12x. Which should take you... This will take you longer. I think you have like a rank 3 Rauta. What about Rauta? You're just going to generate... Dudes, don't you lose the freaking stacks. You still have to finish and do freaking finisher kills. That makes no sense. What do you mean Rauta? You just shoot a bunch of enemies, then you slam. Then shoot a bunch of enemies, then you slam. If that's the gameplay, hell no. But yeah, if you don't mind it, that's fine. Rauta player. Yikes. Impact. Ew. Impact. Let me just think here. Oh wait, I need to go back to my new core. He needs 12. He doesn't need 12 to kill enemies. He needs 12 to kill VIPs. I mean, he was looking for more damage. I don't know what type of damage against what. He didn't say anything about VIPs. VIPs. Alright, where was I? I need to add a WARFRAME to the list. So who the fuck am I adding to the list? Garuda got already a build. Ivara is getting that hotfix. I can't wait to make a build video of this thing. Finally. Loki, Limbo, Mag, Mesa, Mirage. I think it should be someone like... It's not hard to kill VIPs or enemies, I just seek more damage. Yeah, then you use the Arcane, I just told you. For the 12x, but you have to do a bunch of finishers. And if you do that, then what's the point of galvanized? Yeah, if you do that, then you can kind of remove... Yeah, you can remove this. So these two. Yeah, you remove these guys and you add more critical damage, your Riven and other stuff. Because you only use this thing for initial combo. But if your initial combo is the Arcane, if it's this, then this is useless. Same thing with this thing. What am I adding to the list? Let's see here. I kind of want to add the poop assist. I have to add the Wisp. I'm adding Wisp. Wisp. Prime. Build. Alright, Wisp is on the menu. Cynical said this thing. Yeah, nobody made a build video of these guys. The only thing people make a build video of these guys is the Amalgam Fury's body count. No, Furex. Furex body count. Let's see here. Do I have any dogs or cats? Nope. If I remove this guy... maybe I will, maybe I will. This is cooler. Why did the freaking punch weapons have 90 follow through? That makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. So I punch through their bodies and hit them. Someone... Whoa. Hell up. Impact is the main damage. That's already bad. And 40% chance to proc slash, that's garbage. Base critical damage multiplied by 4x on slide attacks. Who the hell slides with these guys? And base dash chance by 14. So this is a spin to win system build. Short range follow through. Yeah, all the things we want. So no, I'm not building. Sorry, Cynical, this is not on the menu just yet. I will maybe think about it, but right now it's not on the menu. It's not. Visp, I added that thing. Kuva. This is all finished. All of this is finished as well. Tenet. All of this is finished as well. My job! No, I'm running out of weapons to Forma. Coda is all finished. Tenet. Gregory. Oh yeah, this thing. Tenet Livia. And this garbage. I need a better elements. So until then, I can't do anything with those guys. Oh yeah, the sun and moon. Let's add this to the list. Sun and moon. Somebody wanted the sun and moon, so I'm making it for that one person. I have to look for some interesting melee weapons, because all of these are going to be influence setups. That isn't good, boys. That isn't good. Ruvox. Let's add this thing. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. One more weapon. Best place to farm? I don't know. I haven't farmed for those guys that I really don't know. So I can't really help you. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Cyan, Gregory, Thibodeau, Still, I made a build video with this guy. Guess what? It's an influence setup. Prisma. Oh yeah, this thing. Perturbator. Perturbator. So this is my Perturbator. Exodia Contagion setup. Maybe I have to add the Exodia Contagion build sooner or later. I don't feel like making 2 Warframe builds on the list. It's very tiresome. Too much yapping. Doracleave? I technically can add this. Cynical, you decide. Doracleave or Poop Assist? It's on you to decide. Doracleave or Poop Assist? If Cynical is even here. Before I'm waiting for somebody that doesn't even exist. City? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's still here. He's maybe thinking. Doracleave or Deep Poop Assist? Harmony. I kind of have to do a Harmony build video, but that's kind of tiresome as well. I have to like heavy attack for 5 minutes? Hell no. Solo. Orthos. How many primaries do I have? I have 1, 2, 3 secondaries, 1 melee, 2 melee, 1 warframe, no primaries. No primary. Zahan, what do you think, Zahan? Zahan, what do you think? Mutalist Ternos. I still have to make a build video of this guy as well. Cernos. Maybe add a primary to the list. Maybe add a primary to the list, I guess. Yeah, I think I will add a primary to the list. Alright. Mutalist. Here, Cernos. Maybe I can add one more weapon. I will add one more weapon. One more weapon to add to the list. One more. What is the chosen weapon over here? Any primaries? I kind of have to update some of these weapons as well. And it should be... Who is the chosen one here? Tigress? No, I already did a Tigress build video. Shit do? No shit do. No shit do. I didn't make a build video of this guy. Did I? Let's see. What is this thing called? Wait. What are my kit gun build videos called? I don't even remember. What are my kit gun build videos even called? This isn't good. Alright, I got the Spore Laser. Alright, Spore Laser is here. Technically, the gaze isn't here. Really, the gaze? I didn't make a gaze build video? What about the Tomb Fingers? I made the Tomb Finger build videos. What about the Rattle Guts? Alright, I made the Rattle Guts. Any other kit guns I didn't make a build videos? What about the Ketchup Moon? Oh, shit. BFG, big fucking shit, 0,000. I didn't make a build video of this thing. Hell yeah. The catch. What am I using here? Tremor and splat. Catch a moon. Splat. Tremor. Primary build. Hell yeah. Save. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. We got it, boys. I have to do kit guns. I didn't finish all the kit guns. Alright. Boys. Thank you, everybody, for watching it again. I will stream tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the weekly reset, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Weekly reset tomorrow. So yeah, I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, yet again. See you all tomorrow for more. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And goodbye. Goodbye.